All right, so we're back. And today we're going to take a deep dive into Universe One.
Universe One.
Yeah, a company that's making some serious waves in the space industry.
Hmm.
You guys have sent in some really interesting sources, like Universe One's business model document
Yeah, yeah,
and a white paper from their AI partner, Galaxity.
that's right.
And we're here to kind of break it all down for you, like, how are they using all this advanced tech and these, really smart business strategies to
Wow.
possibly, like, reshape the entire space industry?
Well, it's not just about, the typical space race, right?
Right.
Universe One, their core mission is about protecting
Yeah.
Earth's critical systems
Yeah.
from what they call quantum-powered cyber threats.
So we're talking, like, protecting infrastructure, power grids, communication network, like all the stuff that we rely on every day, right?
Everything, yeah.
But how does space fit into all of this?
Well, that's where it gets interesting. So Universe One,
Okay.
they're developing this network of satellites that are specifically designed to form like an unhackable communication system.
Wow.
Yeah, they're using multi-beam lasers and something called quantum key distribution,
Okay.
or QKD.
UKD.
It's essentially a shield against the cyber attacks, right?
Okay.
That could disrupt, well, everything we depend on.
See, that's what I'm like struggling to grasp. Like, how powerful
Yeah.
could these quantum-powered threats really be?
Right.
Are we talking like sci-fi movie scenario here?
I know it sounds a little science fiction-y,
Yeah.
but the threat is very real.
Okay.
And they actually even talk about Q-Day.
Q-Day.
Yeah, the day that quantum computers
Uh,
become powerful enough to crack our current encryption methods.
okay.
And that's a real concern. I mean, it could mean hackers
Yeah.
bringing down global financial systems,
Right.
disrupting power grids,
Oh, wow.
or even compromising, military communications.
Wow. Okay, so the threat is serious. What concrete steps is Universe One taking to, like, mitigate these potential risks?
Well, their satellite network is designed to kind of counter these threats head on.
Okay.
Imagine you're trying to send a message, right?
Yeah.
Through a room full of people, and anyone could be listening.
Oh, yeah.
That's essentially our current internet.
Right, yeah.
QKD, coupled with these multi-beam lasers, it's like having a private, unbreakable channel that only you and the intended recipient can access.
Oh, wow.
It's about secure communication on a global scale.
So it's like a space-based cybersecurity system.
Exactly, yeah.
Universe One's business model seems incredibly ambitious.
It is.
They're not just launching satellites, they're building like a security infrastructure for the planet.
That's exactly right.
Wow.
And they don't stop there. Their internal document
Yeah.
highlights something truly unique about how they do things. They have something called Galaxity GX, their AI system.
Okay.
So this isn't just an add-on.
Right.
It's embedded in their very foundation.
So their AI isn't just some software they're using, it's
No.
like woven into the fabric of the company.
Exactly.
I'm still like wrapping my head around that.
I know, it's a lot.
What does that actually look like in practice?
So Universe One describes Galaxity as a visionary C-suite executive.
Oh.
It constantly gathers insights, provides real-time data,
Okay.
and even helps with critical decision-making across all areas of the business.
So Galaxity isn't just analyzing data, it's actually involved in running the company.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a level of AI integration we
Yeah.
haven't really seen before.
I mean, it's unprecedented.
Yeah.
Universe One is placing its trust in AI to kind of lead the charge,
Right.
especially when it comes to navigating this new Q world, as they call it. They're not just trying to adapt to the quantum age.
Right.
They're actively shaping it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So we've covered Universe One's ambitious mission, their cutting-edge technology,
Right.
and this unique role of Galaxity. Now, let's shift gears a bit and talk about how Galaxity approaches their work with clients.
Yeah.
Because this positive approach to value chain profitability document you provided is really, really interesting.
Yeah. What stood out to you in that document?
Well, those 100 questions, for one. It's not just like a list of questions.
Right.
It's like a framework, right?
Right.
That's designed to really deeply understand their clients' businesses.
And their approach, it isn't about just dissecting problems.
Right.
It's about understanding and amplifying what already works well. It's about turning those inefficiencies
Yeah.
into opportunities for innovation and growth.
Okay, so instead of dwelling on what's broken,
Exactly.
they're looking at what's working and
Yeah.
figuring out how to make it even better.
Yeah.
I like that approach.
Me too.
But how does Galaxity's approach, particularly those 100 questions,
Yeah.
apply to a company like Universe One, operating in the complexities of space?
Yeah, that's where it gets really interesting. You see, a few of these questions specifically piqued my curiosity,
Okay.
considering Universe One's focus on space.
Mm.
For example, one question asks,
Yeah.
how does your business contribute to the local economy?
Right.
Now, how do you even begin to apply that
Yeah.
to a company operating in space?
In space. Yeah.
Right.
That's a great question.
It really makes you think about
Yeah.
the wider implications
Yeah.
of Universe One's work.
We're not just talking about satellites and lasers.
Yeah.
We're talking about a company that could impact everything.
Yeah.
From global security to the future of space exploration.
That's right. It's about understanding how Universe One, focused on mitigating future threats,
Right.
impacts our world today.
Right. Yeah.
This goes far beyond space exploration.
Yeah.
It's interwoven with global economics, international security,
Wow.
and even our future on this planet.
It's clear we've only just scratched the surface here. There's so much more to unpack about Universe One and Galaxity.
For sure.
So we just touched on the incredible scope of Universe One's mission.
Right.
And how Galaxity's unique framework might actually apply to like such a complex space-focused business.
Yeah.
Let's dig deeper
Yeah.
into some of the specific questions
Yeah.
from Galaxity's document. You mentioned a few that really stood out to you,
Yes.
especially when thinking about, Universe One's work.
Absolutely. One question that immediately comes to mind,
Yeah.
given, Universe One's emphasis on cutting-edge technology, how do you manage your intellectual property to add value and protect your innovations? Think about it. They're developing groundbreaking technologies,
Yeah.
likely facing challenges that no one has encountered before.
Right.
Protecting their IP is absolutely crucial.
That's a great point. Universe One is essentially building a brand new market.
Yeah.
So safeguarding their innovations
Yeah.
would be like paramount. What other questions from that list resonate with you?
Well, another one that jumps out is about pricing strategy and value creation. It asks, how do you demonstrate the value of your pricing model to customers?
Right.
Now, this gets really interesting when we think about Universe One.
Yeah.
They're not selling like a tangible product, right?
Right.
They're selling security,
Right.
essentially peace of mind against these potentially catastrophic events.
Yeah, it's not like
Right.
comparing phone plans or shopping for a new car.
Exactly.
How do you measure the value of like preventing a global cyber meltdown?
Right.
It's a whole new way of thinking about business.
Exactly. Universe One is operating in uncharted territory.
Yeah.
They're not just selling technology.
Right.
They're selling a service that protects against risks most people haven't even considered yet.
It's mind-blowing.
I-
And it makes you realize how traditional business models
Yeah.
might not even be equipped
Right.
to handle this new landscape.
Yeah.
Do you think that's where Galaxity's positive approach comes in?
I think so.
Hmm.
Universe One needs a partner that can think outside the box,
Right.
anticipate future challenges,
Mm.
and identify opportunities for growth in this complex environment.
Right.
And Galaxity's focus on strengths,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
And turning those inefficiencies into advantages
Yeah.
seems perfectly suited for a company like Universe One.
Now that we've explored Galaxity's approach a little bit,
Yeah.
let's go back to Universe One's technology for a minute.
Okay.
We talked about quantum networks
Yeah.
and satellite communication, but what does that actually look like in practice?
Right.
What kind of infrastructure are we talking about here?
Universe One's document highlights their extensive satellite communication infrastructure,
Okay.
which spans multiple orbits:
Okay.
low Earth orbit,
Okay.
medium Earth orbit, and geostationary orbit.
Wow.
This multi-layered approach
Yeah.
allows them to provide comprehensive coverage and redundancy.
So it's not just like a handful of satellites, it's like a whole constellation
Oh, right.
working together seamlessly.
Yeah, and they're not just launching satellites either.
Okay.
They're also developing advanced capabilities like
Really?
autonomous satellite surfing, refueling, and even on-orbit manufacturing.
On-orbit manufacturing.
Yeah.
Like they're building things in space.
That's right. They're pushing the boundaries
Wow.
of what's possible in space,
Yeah.
creating a sustainable infrastructure that can support their long-term vision.
I'm struggling to even grasp like the complexity
Yeah.
of building and maintaining a system like that.
It's amazing.
Can you elaborate
Yeah.
on the on-orbit manufacturing process?
Imagine 3D printers in space,
Okay.
constructing components, and even entire satellites on orbit.
Wow.
This eliminates the need to launch everything from Earth,
Right.
reducing costs
Okay.
and allowing for more flexibility and scalability.
Wow. So it's like they're building a whole new ecosystem up there.
It's pretty incredible.
It's incredible. But let's go back to the tech itself for a minute.
Okay.
We touched on multi-beam lasers
Yeah.
and quantum key distribution,
Right.
but I still feel like I'm missing something.
Okay.
What makes these technologies so crucial
Yeah.
for Universe One's mission?
Think back to our analogy of
Yes.
sending a message through a crowded room.
Right.
Multi-beam lasers come into play by enabling high-efficiency transmission
Okay.
of those quantum keys,
Okay.
creating a network that's both fast and incredibly secure. It's like having multiple dedicated pathways for secure communication.
So those lasers aren't just for communication. They're specifically designed
Yes.
for transmitting those, like, unbreakable keys.
Exactly.
That's fascinating. And this all ties back to that Q-Day threat we talked about earlier.
Absolutely. Universe One is essentially future-proofing our communication systems
Okay.
against the day quantum computers could crack current encryption.
This all sounds very impressive. Yeah. But wouldn't a space-based network be, like, incredibly vulnerable to physical attacks?
That's a valid concern. However, remember, Universe One's infrastructure
Yeah.
spans multiple orbits, right?
Okay.
Creating redundancy.
Right.
They're also investing heavily
Okay.
in advanced monitoring and defense systems.
Okay, so it's like a multifaceted approach to security
Yeah, I think so.
with redundancy and cutting-edge technology working in tandem.
Yes.
So we've talked about quantum networks, satellites, lasers.
Right.
What other technological surprises does Universe One have up their sleeve? I'm ready for more. So we've covered a lot of ground, from like quantum key distribution to on-orbit manufacturing.
Yeah.
It's clear Universe One is pushing the boundaries in so many ways.
Definitely.
But we haven't touched on one key aspect yet, their use of blockchain technology.
Right.
Is this just about like cryptocurrency in space, or?
It's much more than just space crypto.
Okay.
Universe One is building a quantum-safe blockchain infrastructure to underpin their entire network. They see it as like a foundational element for ensuring security and data integrity in the quantum age.
Okay, I'm intrigued. We've all heard about blockchain,
Yeah.
but how does it fit into Universe One's mission of protecting, global systems from those quantum threats?
So think of blockchain as a digital ledger
Okay.
that's virtually tamper-proof.
Okay.
Every transaction, every piece of data that's added to the blockchain
Yeah.
is verified and secured using cryptography.
So it's like a permanent, like unchangeable record.
Exactly. By integrating blockchain into their satellite communication systems,
Right.
Universe One can ensure data integrity and security at like an unprecedented level. It's like adding another layer of armor to their digital fortress.
Okay, so even if like a hacker managed to somehow bypass their quantum encryption,
Right.
they would still have to contend with the blockchain security.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's a multi-layered security approach
Right.
that makes Universe One's network incredibly resilient.
Yeah.
And it's not just about securing communication.
Oh.
They're exploring the use of blockchain for secure payroll transactions and even a quantum-secure cryptocurrency exchange.
Wow, a space-based financial system.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's truly forward-thinking. This deep dive is definitely living up to its name.
It is.
We've gone from like quantum networks in space to the intricacies of like value chain analysis on orbit manufacturing, and now blockchain infrastructure.
I know, it's a lot.
What other surprises does Universe One have in store?
Well, their document hints at ongoing research into quantum networks,
Okay.
which are still in their early stages of development. These networks would leverage the principles of quantum mechanics to create communication channels with like unparalleled speed and security.
It sounds like something straight out of a science fiction novel.
Yeah, I know.
What kind of impact could these quantum networks have on the world?
Oh, the possibilities are like mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Imagine, near instantaneous communication across vast distances.
Right.
secure global financial transactions,
Okay.
and even teleportation of data.
Teleportation of data. Is that even possible?
Well, it's a theoretical possibility that researchers are exploring.
Mm.
It involves transferring the quantum state of data
Okay.
from one location to another without physically moving the data itself.
Wow.
It's still very early days,
Yeah.
but the potential is truly revolutionary.
This deep dive has been an incredible journey. We've explored the cutting edge of space technology,
Yeah, it has.
delved into the intricacies of, business strategy,
Yeah.
and even glimpsed the future of global security.
Absolutely.
But I keep coming back to Universe One's ambitious mission to
Yeah.
safeguard our world from
Right.
quantum threats.
Yeah, it's a mission that goes far beyond just technology.
Right.
It's about protecting our future.
Mm.
They're not just building a network. They're creating like a platform for future innovation and growth in space.
It's a powerful reminder that innovation isn't just about creating cool gadgets.
Oh.
It's about solving real world problems
Yeah.
and making a positive impact on society.
Right.
Universe One's work could have a profound effect on our future.
Absolutely. Yeah.
From the way we communicate to the way we conduct business and even the way we explore the universe.
Universe One and Galaxity, they're playing the long game.
Yeah.
They're thinking not just about the next few years, but about the next few decades.
That's incredible.
It's a truly visionary approach.
This has been an absolutely fascinating deep dive. We've uncovered so much about Universe One's innovative technology,
Yeah.
their ambitious mission, and Galaxity's unique role in shaping their success.
Yeah.
It's clear they're both pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And if this exploration has sparked your curiosity, we encourage you to, delve deeper. Share any additional sources you find, and we'd love to conduct another deep dive, uncovering even more insights into this incredible story. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.